Hey guys, how's it all going? It's Joshua again. Welcome back to the channel. So, one thing I noticed online that people do is that they have these drive with me, a ride with me, a ride me segments where they just drive and start talking. And so, if people are doing that, I figure I might as well give it a shot too, right? So, so just dropped off my little brother. He actually popped my mom's tire, her Tesla, last night. I don't know what he was doing, but he popped it somehow. I never did it myself, but he had managed to accomplish that. So now I'm responsible to drop him off, pick up the car. So I just did that, and we separated, and now I'm on my way to work at a cozy 2 p.m. I like to show up to the office, because I'm a very studious kind of worker. And so no question about it, I'm going. And so I'm on the way right now. As you can see, I have, maybe you can't notice, but I'm actually driving in traffic. And currently based in Los Angeles, and if you heard the rumors at all about LA, they're notoriously bad for traffic. You might have heard that, and I can absolutely verify that it's horrendous. I hate it, I really do. I really get mad and angry and frustrated, but I'm not gonna show that, my ugly side on the camera. So I'm gonna just be a trooper, be smiling about it, just wanna be grateful for it. So yeah, just in traffic right now, just kind of thinking to my thoughts, just kind of just doing inside, but again, being subtle about it. And yeah, it's basically a parking lot out here. Or maybe not a parking lot, it's a little too harsh, but maybe more like, what do you call it? Like a drive-through. I think like a drive-through, maybe a Taco Bell. I think Chick-fil-A, they're fast, so maybe not quite Chick-fil-A level, but like a Taco Bell drive-through. That's the pace we're going right now. It's all good. I mean, I guess what you give up for fast speed and convenience and efficiency, you're safe. I mean, I think car accidents happen a lot. People die from that, but it's hard to die, going 10 miles an hour. So I think it's unlikely that I'll get hurt in this scenario. So I should be grateful for that. But yeah, just on the way to work, coming from a different place, and had to punch in some navigation because, I don't know my place around. I mean, some people really understand California really well, and you would think that for someone like me that drove here for many years, like at least 8 years, plus living here for 24 plus years, not 20, you would think that I would kind of just know my way around, but that's absolutely not the case, I will say. I'm not someone that absorbs my surroundings as I kind of look at it over and over again, so I'm like kind of forced to just rely on my crutch, which is Google Maps or Apple Maps, iPhone Maps. And like, why expend your mental energy on that? I mean, you could just look at this. This is more accurate anyways in your memory. I mean, let's be real here. Your memory is not that good anyways. It's kind of a lot of things you remember differently and just not accurate. So didn't have energy for that. So just gonna look at the maps and go there. And I do that a lot. I kind of repeat routes a lot. But today I feel a little not too shameful about that, because like I mentioned, I came from a Tesla station, and so I came from a different place, and so following that right now, going to the office. And traffic is it's quite something. I can't wait for the self-driving car. I mean, it's been hyped up and promised 5 years ago that it would be here, last year, and it doesn't appear that it's happening anytime soon. Not sure why that is, but got to get to it and got to pass those laws. I don't care. I mean, maybe I should care that it says a new venture and there's potential lives on the line, but I think we need to do it. It just there's something to be said by spending so many hours in traffic, and we have emergency lanes open on the left side. Maybe we should open that up too, honestly, because we just need more space and less congestion. I understand that people kind of need that lane open in case there's accidents and kind of just move there, but honestly, from my experience, it's rarely used anyways. It's just being kind of left open. And maybe I should, email my local politician about that, and tell them to just change the rules about that, open up the emergency lane so we have more space to kind of drive fast, right? So might just do that. Probably won't, because I've tried that before, and you do that, you feel inspired to make change, and all you get is nothing, crickets, just ignored email. And but maybe I just need to be more persistent. I'm just being a little baby right now. But so we're just cruising in traffic. And for the record, I will say I'm a very bad driver. I've been told that enough to realize that that's probably true. I swerve a lot. I'm the kind of guy that slams the gas, slams the brake, and I feel okay about it, but apparently my passengers feel uncomfortable with it. And they haven't really told me because everyone's too nice to say that, right? They just tell you that you're fine. And but my family, for example, are very brutal about very straightforward feedback to the point where you can't misunderstand that. And I've been told that over and over again. And I think them bothering about that bothers me. I don't know if me actually being a poor driver does bother me. And in my defense, actually, my record's clean. So I have never been pulled over, never gone into an accident. I'm not going to say that I never broke laws, for example, speeding, and being potentially doing other stuff. But I've never been caught, and also not admit on camera that I've been doing illegal stuff. So I may have or I may not have, but most importantly, I never got caught if I have, which I'm not saying I did. And so my record's clean. My insurance premiums are low because I'm a safe driver on paper. I have that over my sister. My sister got pulled over a few times. One time, actually, she got pulled over. I don't know if I should be saying this. She's going to get mad, but she got pulled over for, I think, speeding in the carpool lane by herself as she was trying to exit the lane while it was yellow. So she broke 3 violations at the same time. She literally drove in the carpool lane alone, which she shouldn't have, and she sped on it and was trying to exit the carpool lane when she wasn't allowed to. And that's how she got caught. That was a major, major problem for us. And it was, things got pretty ugly a little bit. And we had to kind of talk to some lawyers, get some, some negotiating. Yeah, just, paying up a little bit, and that quiets the authorities. You kind of, money does really talk. I will say that from that experience. But anyway, she's still driving. She's actually in Korea, so not driving there. I think she misses her car a lot, and I do see her car. And her car is a Beamer. It's a very classic 2013 Beamer that she is very madly in love with. She told me, not like that, but just Geez, now what do I do now? What do I talk about? Sorry, this day was nothing special in particular. I just had to. I just felt inspired, so I was gonna just put this video on. But could engage in some small talk. I mean, we got the weather I could talk about. I mean, I will say it's a very beautiful day today. You can't see it right now because of this truck, but right now you see it. It's not just all CGI. It's very, very bright to the point where if I'm looking on the camera, I cannot see anything. Oh, I'm swerving off a little bit. I'm getting a little distracted. It's a little dangerous for me to kind of talk on this and drive at the same time, but taking the risk anyways. Is this illegal? I don't know. Is it illegal to drive and look at the camera while you're driving? I know phone calls are for sure not. It is hands-free. See both my hands here. But yeah, I don't know. Is FaceTime illegal? It feels kind of like FaceTime in a way, but don't know. I don't care, or I care a little bit, I should say that. But yeah. So got some good weather, like I mentioned. It's very bright. It was very overdue actually, because we how can I say this? We had a very cold winter for California standards. Very cold spring. We had like record hail, which is unheard of here. Never happened in my experience, at least growing up. Not that I can remember, at least. And it was just very cold and very dreary, very cloudy, and there's a lot of rain. I mean, I know we don't get that much rain. I've spent time in New York City and they get a lot more rain, but it doesn't mean I can't complain about it. I mean, you get too much rain here and it really disrupts your day. I mean, it just slows everything down. Everything's just wet. You dry yourself off, unless you just like being wet, which, sometimes people do every now and then. Like being wet is okay. But yeah, just really cold days in general. But today was a bright day, and I'm feeling definitely happier because of that. I think I'm very emotionally stable and not influenced by external factors. But I can't admit, a good bright day today at a solid 72 degrees that I'm sitting right now. I mean, you can't complain. I mean, sure, it could be maybe a couple degrees cooler, which is more my preference. But I mean, I won't cry over it. So yeah. There's that. What else am I gonna say? What else is there to say? Why am I doing this? So, anyways, I could play some music for you guys. Let me try that a little bit. You listen to the radio? Let's turn it on. is 102.7 Kiss FM. Selena Gomez. What a beauty. Very beautiful woman, by the way. I'm a fan. Okay. You guys, do you hear this? I'm going to try to blast it a little bit. Okay. Should I blast this? Okay. Should I be that obnoxious guy that blasts their music windows open? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna do it real quickly. Okay, with this, Selena Gomez. Gonna share it to the world. Okay. Windows down, blast the music. Oh, shit. Pretty loud.
We've got these Six Flags Hurricane Summer tickets coming up before 5 o'clock, before 5, 102.7 Kiss FM.
Okay, that song's over. I am now showing you, this is now 5:50 a.m. Is there technical problems, or this is their content? It's just screeching noises. Yeah, they need to step up their game. This is not gonna work. Not gonna work for me. Switch it up a little bit. Oh, okay. 5:60 a.m. Pretty bad too. Not gonna stay on this. Yeah, these are bad channels. 5:60 a.m. 5:80 a.m. Same thing. Okay, no more. Okay, no more of this. Let me try something else.
The deficit will be cut by more than
97.1 FM.
That will be on top.
Okay, this is our president, President Joe Biden speaking.
$1.7 trillion.
Gotta love politics. It really unites everyone, right? We're all friendly because of politics, right?
And it's clear.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Fiscally responsible course than the one I inherited.
Fiscally responsible.
4 years ago.
Okay.
When I came to office, the deficit had increased every year the previous 4
years. You guys hear this?
And nearly $8 trillion was added to the national debt in the last administration.
You guys hear this?
And now we're turning things around. And that's good for America.
Good for America.
You know,
gotta love America.
Dad used to have an expression. He said, Joey, don't tell me what you value. Show me your budget. I'll tell you what you value. That's at the heart of this debate. What do we value?
What do we value? Okay, I'm gonna
protecting seniors.
Protecting seniors.
You may remember during my State of the Union, the spirit exchange between me and a few Republicans.
Okay, enough with it. A very inspiring speech, Mr. President. You talked about fiscal responsibility, protecting seniors. I totally agree with that. Good stuff. So, anyways, done with that. So no more music. It appears.
That wasn't true.
It's showing what else? What other channels there?
Covered CA.
Okay, that just ads here. No ads. Okay, Beyonce. Okay, another beautiful woman, by the way. This is a stunning video, actually. I've watched this video many times. Halo. It's yeah, she looks great in it. Very, very great. Very visually appealing. A good song too. You notice that as well eventually. But yeah. So in case you're wondering, do I sing along when I listen to music? Because a lot of people kind of just blast and sing along, right? And I used to. I definitely did. And for a while, I actually thought I was really good at singing. I was like that guy in the karaoke that kind of sang his heart out, sang his soul out, and just maybe just standing on the table sometimes and just like really getting into it. And I thought I was good at it, so I felt encouraged. People were kind of screaming. They really kind of encouraged me, I thought. And so for a while, I really thought I was good. And in my head, it sounded amazing as well. So I was like, okay, let's just go at it. You're a rock star, right? And I even briefly thought maybe I could do this. I could just go viral online, right? But then I think eventually, I've been doing that for years. A drunken friend kind of mentioned, Josh, you kind of suck at singing. And I was like, oh, no way. You're just being drunk, right? Just being like kind of just teasing me, right? And then he was really serious about that. So I was like, no, I'm not. I'm a good singer. People like it. People enjoy it. And he was like, no, just you're not. And then he forcefully like showed me a clip of me singing. He just like showed it to me. He's like, just listen to it. You're like really off pitch, really tone deaf. I'm just screeching and monotone, but in a loud way, loud, annoying way. And it actually was really obvious to me when he showed it to me. I was like, oh shit, that's like pretty bad. And that was a really traumatic moment for me, at least. I really felt very depressed. And it was kind of felt like, didn't feel good at all. And I think it made me really self-conscious, made me really embarrassed looking back on all the memories of me singing like really, really loudly and really being into it and thinking that was good. And it wasn't. It really wasn't. And since then, I really kind of avoided karaoke. I kind of just, I get self-conscious when I sing, and it made me kind of want to like look up how to be a good singer. And I've been watching some YouTube videos on it, not getting lessons per se, but I've been kind of just watching YouTube videos and how to improve my singing. And that's been kind of, yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. It's kind of like breathe properly, like breathe through your diaphragm, whatever that means. Like you have to feel it, but I don't feel it. I feel it in my chest. I don't even think about it. I usually just think about breathing. So I don't do that. Yeah, just been doing some of that just so that I could be more presentable. And I don't feel quite ready yet. I feel a little too self-conscious to do it right now. So I probably one day, once this is my best, not saying I'll ever be good, but my best or my least bad, I'll show it to you guys. I'll whip it up here and start singing my heart out, singing with passion, emotion, and joy. I promise you that. I shouldn't promise you that in case I don't do that. But I want to do it. I want to get good at this stuff. Like, I'll never make money from it, but I just want to I'm just fascinated with it. Just be a good singer, right? Because like when you watch good singers singing and just looking majestic on stage, like, how do you not want to be like that, you know? Like, I kind of want to do that too, in a way. So it's inspiring, right? I see like the stars, Taylor Swift, amazing talent. Just want to be like her. So yeah, no singing there. As for anything else, what else do I talk about? So currently what do I talk about? Okay, I've got a Lincoln to the right of me, a brown one, a little old-fashioned car. Also have a very old Honda CR-V in front of me, a license plate 8U0Z564, a California license. So I'm guessing it's a local. I see you. I am following you, not super intentionally, but I am following you, and I'm talking about you behind your back, literally. You don't even know it. So Honda by CR-V. Oh, okay, Lincoln's kind of swerving into me. You know. Okay, so I think I mentioned before I'm a bad driver, and I kind of wondered, like, why has it been the case I never got in an accident before, right? You would think that for someone like me that swerves a lot, kind of gets close, that I would have hit someone by now, you know, on accident, because I wouldn't never do that intentionally, of course, right? I'm not like that. I'm not I don't get off on that, right? So, and I want to kind of just avoid that in general, is instinctually. And I think this is the reason why I thought about this, right? To really get in a car accident in reality, it takes two cars to mess up. One is a swerver, like, which would be in my case many times, kind of just driving a little mindlessly and just steering like this, just for no reason, and eventually just go too far with it. And then usually, almost always, the other car that I'm about to hit reacts to it. They kind of like instinctually just move away, right? Almost always. So the only way they would not do that if they were on their phone, literally, like I am right now in a sense, just looking at a camera, and unless they're doing that, they would actually swerve away, and I get away with it in a sense. And it's not just me. I mean, other people didn't do me, and I adjust too, very viciously and very uncomfortably, just because it's necessary. But yeah, I mean, that's why. So I gotta think basic human reaction, instincts for that. It saved my life many times. So this is just, yeah, there you know it. There you go. So in case you want to kind of just run a red light or run a stop sign because you want to, or you're in a rush and other cars are moving, just know the odds are, if you just drive in a red light, people will probably just stop. That will just happen. They'll just slam the brakes like you and I would when faced with that. But it's a risk. I'm not gonna lie. I don't encourage this stuff. I'm just saying that if you do push it, odds are you're okay. People will stop. That's what I've come to experience. I got very lucky with that. No accidents, in large part due to that. So yeah, it's okay. So I'm fine. Still, again, on paper, I'm a good driver. So yeah, Allstate, you know I'm a good driver. You deem me as such because my record's clean. I mean, yeah, just how it is. So okay, I kind of moved different freeway right now. Kind of now we're cruising. Now we're really running right here. Okay, so now I'm going to solid 60 miles an hour. Okay, this is it. This is the time to speed. I think for up next I have kind of an open shot where I can kind of drive very freely and comfortably, because when you have a wide lane, okay, right now I've got a very open road in front of me. So the beauty of this is that if there's cops waiting to kind of, snatch you up because their quota is kind of demanding that they have to, they're just running out of time. They just have to get tickets just to kind of produce results, right? That's kind of their job in a sense, right? So you kind of just get tickets. So, but in this case, I have an open lane where I can see any cop in front of me. It's usually the corners they have to kind of avoid, right? So the corners are more leery of. They're like, I know where they are in a sense. Like, I was hiding behind a bush in a corner where they can see you speed, just run after you, right? But right now, just open space, so can I just pump it up a little bit? I mean, I'm not going to say how much I'm going. I mean, I don't want to potentially incriminate myself, but yeah, I'm going to just keep going here. Okay, we're cruising. We are going fast, but I will not say how fast. I need some plausible deniability that I'm not speeding, in the sense that this video gets me in trouble. So yeah, okay, now the corner's happening. I'm going to make a turn very soon, and cops might be here, so you got to slow down. You got to avoid. That's how you avoid detection. I'm trying to get by. Bend the rules a little bit, if I may say, or may not. I'm just saying hypothetically, of course. You got to slow it down when the brakes happen, so you got to avoid the cops. I'm chilling. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Is cops here? No cops. And you know what else I noticed? I never was a cop myself. I have some friends that are, and I also interview them to verify this. But they tell me that everyone around them drives exceptionally slowly. It's just like in their presence, people just automatically go 15 miles per hour slower. And I notice it too. I see cops, and it's just a very, very cohesive unit where the drivers around me are just going very slowly, just a touch slower than the cop, always. And if you go 65, he just goes 65, and we all go 64, 63, right? We don't want to kind of spook him a little bit. So I don't want to say that's our intention. I don't want to say that. That'd be very mean for me to say that. But I'm not saying people are deliberately faking it in front of a cop. But I think it's possible, just because by sheer coincidence, people are always just very slow around them. But yeah, that's that. That's what I noticed. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, then again, and you know what else? One other thing I noticed about cops. I'm not here to bash them too hard, but towards the end of the day, when it's traffic, when it's intense traffic, right? There always seems to be some kind of accident. The siren's on. I'm not saying they're doing that to clock out per se, because that'd be very unethical. That wouldn't be right for a cop to they want to go home, shifts over, they're stuck in traffic in LA because there's always traffic in LA, and then all of a sudden there's an emergency. Siren's on, emergency lane, get straight home quickly. They have that ability. I'm not saying they abuse that ability, but I've noticed that a lot in LA. A lot of cops seem to have sirens on, emergency on, when there's a lot of traffic, especially parking traffic. And yeah, just saying, they just happen to get home earlier if they wanted to, but not saying they're doing that because of that reason. But okay, now I'm going to speed up a little bit, enjoy this drive. I'm actually on a very smooth road right now, a very renovated road. You do feel it on this one. It's a very, you feel this frictionless experience, and it's like, how do you describe it? I know it's a little noisy, but it is frictionless, and it feels nice. So, yeah, I can drive a little smoother. Anyways, I'm really struggling right now. What else to talk about, right? Okay. So I think about our words. Let me think of something to say. Okay. No, I guess I think this is it. So thanks for the journey. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for coming along with the ride. I mean, I'm very honored that you're part of it, for the few of you that are watching, right? So, okay, hopefully you tune next time. I'm gonna, just focus on the road a little bit. I've been really kind of causing some problems, other drivers could tell. So, my mind's just split in different directions. And so I'm gonna stop it right now. Just focus on this. So, anyways, goodbye. Have a wonderful day. I wish you well. I wish you a lot of love, a lot of happiness, and good rest for the rest of the day, whenever that is right now. Okay? Bye-bye. Logging out. Bye-bye.